Hey bro, it's me, and my collaborator here. We are we're Jaegering through XCOM, the first one, and the DLC Enemy Within. It's bullshit, some of the RNG elements, and look at how many days we've got left before our final Psionic Lab stuff is finally made. 0 days on the thing, so. Anyway, before I get too backtrack and backwards and fucked up, I have my guesses for today. I believe, and this is partially with Nick's help, again, I said elf for your mom, but that wasn't necessarily mean that your cousin isn't an elf. So I'm going to say an elven ranger for your cousin. I'm going to say, but see, here's the problem, because then you don't have any kind of tank. Maybe Delilah will tank. She'll switch into a tanky thing and tank. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Elven Ranger for cousin, and Halfling Cleric for mom, because it's my mom said it's probably a healer because mothers they want to take care of and heal their babies, and they want to do that. So that's a whole family collaboration on today's guess. So here we go. The rest of my stuff is pretty boring at the moment. I just got back from school and I'm doing this. I'm starting to plan out my trip to Kentucky for the day of Christmas. I'm going to have the morning of Christmas here, and then the preliminaries of, Christmas break and stuff here, and then I'm going to go for about a week to Kentucky, do Christmas country dance school, which I will let you know how my posting will be. I might be having to use data to do that. In which case my videos will be eccentric, short, and I'll be exhausted during them. So, there is a series of videos on YouTube called Dungeons and Dragons and Lore by MH Rex, MH capital R H EXX or something like that. I very highly recommend them. They're very informative and help a lot with that kind of stuff and background lore and stuff. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because we got other shit going on in the background here. But get the pistols, man. We've had those open for forever, and we have some of them to give it the snipers. Anyway, yeah, I don't really have that much else to talk about. I do recommend that you message my mom, because she was already during your video like, what does he mean? What is he talking about? Because they do know Maiev, and Cruz have actually sent them to go help Maiev as well. They just haven't gone in depth on that as much as you were going to. And again, the issue there is you knew Cruzif in 5 for a very short time. I agree that you might have met him in truth, given enough time, especially if you were going to do as you were and go along the Maiev route. However, no, they did not meet him in the Elven Kingdom. They met him in the Freehold Islands to the south, also known as the Pirate Lords area. There is a new island there that wasn't there when you were there, because I have, as I told you, incorporated 3-5 characters across in different ways, and one of them was the Lady of the Isle. So they met her, and it was interesting, right? You say it was interesting?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I hope so. And now they've gone to the Elven Library, done a lot of research, and Nick got a little bit more for him than anybody else, really. They got a couple of clues toward other stuff, but not a whole bunch of concrete information. They were told that the keystone is being tampered with, or being protected currently by the construction of an adamantine golem, which Nick just exclaimed, "Oh fuck," when I said it. So yeah, that could be, because you know who the enemy was going to be, and so does Nick. I've talked to him about it. The enemy of your guys in 3-5 was definitely Noxerus, because you guys pretty much pitted yourself against him, and there was no other way around it. These guys have figured out a way to kind of turn him to maybe be an ally. Therefore, other people doing other things are going to end up being the prime enemy for Act 1. I'm changing it to Act 1 now, because Chapter 1 isn't exactly as fulfilling, because... yeah, but I gotta go, and I will see you tomorrow.